Hey guys, what's up? It's Ricky. It's me. So the AC in my house randomly decided to stop working today. I've been sweating. So I'm just pretending like it's summer already. I'm just decked out in my summer gear. I'm wearing this new bathing suit that I got. How does it look? But today I'm gonna be doing like a story time video full of like miniature stories, and I'm kind of nervous about it. And I've had this idea for like probably 2 years, but I've always been so scared to do it because I don't want to make anyone mad. But my good friend, The Gabby Show, did this idea and kind of like broke the ice. I'm nervous to make this, but this video is my worst fan experiences or encounters. And before I get into it, let me just say, I love meeting you guys. One of my favorite things in the entire world to do is genuinely to meet you guys in person because I love what I do. It's so cool that my livelihood and my career is this. So whenever I can meet you guys in person, it's so amazing. 99.99% of you guys when I meet you are wonderful to me. You're so nice. You make my day every single time. So that being said, I got a couple of shooky stories here for you guys. And I actually have enough for 2 videos. So if y'all like this and want a part 2, then give us a big thumbs up and I'll do a part 2. All right, so the first story I want to start with happened back on the O2L tour 3 years ago. Whoa, that was 3 years ago? Whoa. On the O2L tour, one of the nights we left the venue right away because we had to get to the next venue, so we were driving for hours. We were exhausted and tired, had a great show, met some amazing fans. We were driving and we do a little pit stop at a gas station. No exaggeration, probably 3 or 4 hours later. So it's hundreds of miles from the city we were just at. And we stop there and get out of the bus and we hear this. Can't wait to go poop. That's them. They're here. Who's that?
Hey boys. We enjoyed your show tonight, so we decided to follow you here. Could we hang out and get some pics with y'all and stuff?
Hey, here's our film crew for the O2L movie. Talk to them. I'm gonna go poop.
We're gonna be in a movie? Oh! Move out of the way, Betty. Come on, Cheryl. Yes, I've been an O2L fan from the start. Kian's my favorite.
Okay, so this first story isn't that bad, and I'm not like mad at these fans. In fact, they're literally in the O2L movie. So I don't want to like drag them or throw them under the bus. Get it? Because we were on a tour bus. Haha. I think it's more like a crazy fan experience more than like bad. The fact that they went to our show, but they followed us and like stalked our tour bus and stayed on path with it for 4 hours. If anything, like, way to go. I'm kind of like not mad about it. And they got in the O2L movie. They're in the movie. All right, the next story. So I lived with Kian, JC, and Connor for a year in the O2L house. And then for another like 6 months in a new house called the second O2L house with Kian and JC. And for some reason, I'm not sure why, I don't know who did it, but our address for both was leaked really bad. I'm guessing because we threw crazy parties and people just like posted the address. It's our fault, really. But because of that, our address was very much leaked, and a lot of times, like I feel like at least once a week, fans showed up to our house. I love you, I really do, but like at our house when we're like doing our own private thing, it's very like weird to see people show up at our door. Or like when I'm walking outside taking the trash half naked, thinking that no one's gonna see me, seeing fans standing there. It's a little weird. This happened a lot. And again, I'm not trying to shade these people. If you're one of those people that did this and you're watching, I still love you. It's okay. Maybe in the future, if you find out someone's address, maybe don't show up at their house. Anyway, it happened a lot, but a couple of stories were kind of wild. So this one time, and it was kind of early in the morning, so we were all asleep. I think the day before VidCon. So the doorbell rings and I ignore it. I'm tired. When I'm tired and I'm waking up, I just want to sleep. I guess the other guys ignored it too because it went off like 20 times. So eventually I got up and went to the door, and keep in mind, I was in my underwear. No shirt, no shorts, just underwear. I figured it was gonna be like, I don't know, like the mailman or a yard worker or something. I just didn't really care. But here's what happened when I answered the door. Ding dong.
Ugh.
Ding dong.
Who is at the door?
Ding dong. Ding 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 dong. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing today, young chap? What? Do you know what time it is? Hey. So my little girl here, I'm taking her to VidCon, you see? And we try to get these OTL, our life, it's our second life. Is that what it is, I reckon? We couldn't get those meet and greet tickets, so I reckon we just came to your house and would get a picture before we went to VidCon, right? What in tarnation is that noise? What in interrupt nation? What? Pull up your phone, let's get a selfie. Hey, sure. It's not like I'm in my underwear or anything. We can do a selfie. Hey Dad, why don't you get in too? Hey. Alright, so I did my very best to remain nice and calm, but this, I feel like it's just kind of rude and invasive to have come to our house that early and like guilted us into pictures because they didn't get our VidCon meet and greet. Again, can't say it enough, I love meeting y'all, but not when I'm woken up half naked at my private house. And the worst part was that it was like the dad's idea. The next story is pretty dramatic, and when I watched Gabby's video, I was reminded of this story because it's kind of a similar situation. So if you've seen Gabby's, you might kind of be reminded. But back on the O2L tour, one of the stops, I got these DMs from a fan. And this was a fan that I recognized, I knew the username. They've always been very nice to me. I got all these tweets from fans. They were like, Ricky, check your DMs from this person. This person was DMing me saying that they were supposed to come to our show and had VIP meet and greet tickets to meet us all. But on the way there, they got into a horrible accident and ended up in the hospital. Oh, also, the worst part was my mom texted me to check my DMs. She was the one who saw all these tweets about it and she felt so bad and like texted me about it, and then I felt bad. This person was so sad. You know, they had paid money to come see us. They were so excited and they asked for VIP tickets to the next show since they couldn't make it to this one. I felt so bad. I was so sad someone was coming to see us and got in an accident that I talked to my tour manager and I was like, this person's in an accident. Can we get them free VIP tickets to the next show? I worked it out and things were gonna be good. But the gag is, it was all a lie. A lie! A scam! I honestly forgot how, it's kind of a blur, but other fans like investigated. Y'all are like smart, you're like the little investigators and like detectives. A lot of y'all went and investigated and detectivized the situation and figured out that this fan was lying. She was completely fine, she was actually at the show, she just had general admission, so she wasn't meeting us. She was at the show and she made up this story to guilt me into giving her free VIP tickets to the next show. I really forgot how, but y'all found proof. If you remember this story, comment below or tweet me what it was, but y'all found proof that she was lying. I think she literally tweeted me and DM'd me like pictures of her in the hospital, and then fans found those pictures on Google. They were like stock images of like someone's like arm in the hospital. All right, the next story is by far one of the most uncomfortable and awkward moments in my entire life. I sound so dramatic, but this is it. So again, back on the O2L tour, we were at our meet and greet, and basically at the meet and greet, a fan comes and like meets us one by one, and at this particular one, I was at the very end, so I was like last. Here, I'll just act it out for you. Hey, Ricky. Hello, nice to meet you. Would you go to prom with me? How charming. Sure, I'd love to. Good, it's tomorrow night. So can you give me your number so we can like text about it and meet up? What? You just said yes to me. Are you about to bail after saying yes? I'm on tour. I can't go. You just said yes. Give me your number. Here, I'll just give you mine. Here. Oh my God, over there is Cameron Dallas. Excuse me, ma'am. It's time to go to the show. Come on, girl. Oh, I didn't get his number though. Okay. Call me. Enjoy the show. And this has actually happened before. I've gotten like prom, homecoming, other dances before, and it's usually like a joke. I've been proposed to before. It's always like a cute little joke. I play along. I'm like, yeah, sure, girl. I'll pick up my tux and meet you there. But this time, this person was literally serious. They would not budge or move on from the meet and greet line until I like gave them my number and like confirmed that I was literally taking them to prom. Which, by the way, we had to leave that night after the show to go to our next show states away. I very literally couldn't go. I think if I literally was in a town and free, I would go to someone's prom if they asked me. If I was available and I was there, heck yeah, I'd go. And this girl would not budge. She wanted my number and she wouldn't leave. It was so awkward. I was just trying to play along, and then when she was like, okay, but we're going, right? So thankfully, I made eye contact with our like security guard. She helped us with the meet and greet line. Bless her. Her name is Lauren. Anyway, I made eye contact with her and like did a little motion, and she came to my rescue. She just kind of like ushered the girl along and kept her moving. Oh my God, it was so uncomfortable, and I feel bad. Like I feel bad, but at the same time, like, no offense, but did she expect me to say yes and just ditch my tour? And like, she got mad. When Lauren was pushing her away, she got mad about it. All right, so the next story is pretty crazy. So, the first O2O house I mentioned before that was me, Keen, JC, and Connor, when we moved out, for some reason, not to throw him under the bus, but he did do this publicly, Keen, I love ya, but sometimes you're a little crazy. So when we moved, I feel like the next day, like the day after we moved out of the house, Kian thought it would be a fun idea to tweet out the address. He had a box of merch that he couldn't ever sell for some reason. In fact, I have the shirt, I think. I'm gonna go grab it, hold on. Glad it fits. It's definitely not tied or anything. Anyway, so this shirt, I'm pretty sure, was the one he left out. He left like a box of these in the driveway at the house. He just didn't want to sell them, he wanted to give them away, so he was like, I'll just tweet the address. Come get them while they last. I guess in his mind, people would come, take a shirt, leave, maybe go to Starbucks, move on with their day. He was wrong, it looked a little something like this. There's one shirt left! Get back! That shirt's mine! So, all day long, I got tweets about it. I got videos posted, pictures of fans just going through our old house. And it was weird, to say the least. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's kind of funny. We did move out, so my privacy wasn't invaded, but it was just like weird to see fans in my bathroom and my room and stuff. And I feel bad for like the landlord and whoever lived there next, because I wonder if fans like still showed up. But the weird thing is, we all swear that we locked the doors. You know, Keen's intention wasn't for fans to go inside. It was just to go into the driveway and get these shirts and then leave. You know, we locked the doors as we moved out, but somehow fans got in. Fans literally broke into our house. I mean, our old house, but still, they broke in. That's illegal. kind of iconic. I just was in awe that day. I think that's about it for today. I just told a lot of stories, and again, like I said, I do have more stories I can tell. So if you want a part 2 of this video, thumbs up. If you happen to be one of the people I talked about in this, I still love you. Please subscribe and click the little bell and turn on my post notifications if you won't miss a video, and catch up on my recent videos. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Have a lovely day and an awesome week. I love you guys so much. Goodbye. Okay, guys, see ya later.